welcome back to my channel for another speed build. My name's Silver and I have Beechview End for you today. So taking from what I did yesterday, I built more focusing on the actual look as I went, and then going from there. Also, those columns I do change ultimately because, fun fact, this build is base game. It's base game only. It's a really big house. It's got 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it's a big house. It's a big house. I did struggle a little bit with the furnishing because, well, it's such a big house and base game, and it has a particular style. But I included everything except the floor plan. So the landscaping is in here in its entirety, which I'm kind of excited to show you how I did it, because, look, I really love plants. They're my favorite thing ever, besides maybe my cats and my boyfriend and yeah, whatever. I love plants. And however, sometimes the messy look that I normally go with for my plants is not the right look. Not all the time. And that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't have to be quote unquote the right look every single time. And it doesn't have to be structured every single time. And I have to say, even though I did technically structure the gardening here, I don't think it's super clean cut and perfect. It's not. It's just contained. And that's fine. It doesn't need to be messy every single time, and that's what I'm justifying to myself, to try something different. But it's good to try different things, and I had a lot of fun with this one. And I even got a little balcony. I feel like I don't do a lot of balconies. Maybe I do. Do I? I don't think so. I don't do a lot of balconies, especially not like this, but I think I do balconies mostly on modern builds, but this is definitely not modern at all. I think one of the room has some modern elements, but yeah. I'm also trying to work with really weird shapes, and I adjust as I go. If it doesn't work, then I change it, and it's as simple as that, and I like that. I think it just adds a little bit more, and I've been adding dormers as well to my builds, and again, it just gives it more personality, I think, and I really am enjoying it. And I think it's a better way to express myself, because I mentioned last time that I have a hard time for me to go on to get a build from my head to actually match and work. And this one, the only idea that I had was that I wanted to do the glass roof porch again, and that was it. I really liked the style I built yesterday, and so I kind of went with a similar style this time, but I made it base game, and I want to do more of those kinds of things, like doing base game or pack combined builds, oh my gosh, because I think it's beneficial. Not everybody has all the packs or whatever. I don't even have all the packs, so rightly so. I think we should be building some other stuff too. And I do change up the windows a little bit as we go, but it's raising them mostly, or I think I only replaced one of them after I placed it, because it was clipping with the that window right there. I replaced it in the end. But we're on the lot where the BFFs live, and I mean, they could live here, but I definitely made it a family home. Also, ignore this red. I tone it back. Fear not. I still use red. I just don't use as much of it. I use this red, and in less of a quantity. And I think red and white will probably always remind me a little bit of a barn, but I really did think it was cute here, so we keep it. And then I get stones, and what else do I get? Brick, I think. Yeah. I used that stone that I used from the build that I did yesterday. I keep referencing it. If you haven't seen it, it's Pine Nut Drive on my channel. Um, and kind of proud of it, not gonna lie, because I'm only proud of it because it's something different than what I normally do. Just like this one, it's different than what I normally do, and it's good to challenge myself. But I used that stone from this one right here, haha, and also a different type of stone, because what? You need 3 textures. That's just my personal opinion. For builds like this, where you have all these outcrops and like little bump outs and stuff like that, it's my opinion that you need to have different textures to actually make the build become dynamic and more 3D. Like, yeah, of course it's, you know, a house, it's already 3D, I guess, but in my opinion, it just adds that little bit of extra to it. Extra. What's that from? What is that from? That's like the newspaper guy yelling extra. Is it extra or is it something else? Probably something else. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't use tiling for the ground, by the way, as you can tell, you know. It just let it be, again, a little bit less structured, and I had fun with it. See, I'm finding chaos in structure. It's fine. We're okay. But I'm just getting the outline here. I actually don't keep like this cobblestone kind of, is it cobblestone? It's not cobblestone, like at all. Like gravel, spacey gravel. But I just wanted an outline and kind of an idea of where I was going to put things, and then I used this other stone on top of it, and it gets a nice little outline, and I think that's fine. The landscaping is still pretty similar to how I normally do it. It just looks a little bit cleaner, I think. Again, personal opinion, you might think very differently. However, we all have our opinions, and I really like doing it this way. I think it just helps me stay a little bit more focused and a little bit cleaner. And that's not to say I'm never going to do my landscaping like I used to. It's just because I like doing landscaping like that. It's just I like these kind of fun shapes and interesting, less chaotic looks. And yeah, maybe that's just me, but I really enjoy it. But yeah, the landscaping actually, I want to say I didn't put that much, but I obviously did put a lot of landscaping, but I put a lot more trees than normal. You'll see in a minute. And the reason I did that is because, well, A, it was such a big lot, and B, I feel like I put a lot of low-lying plants, and it's kind of important to have a variety because there would be a variety. Oh my gosh, guys. I actually do have an actual stutter. If I get too anxious or like stressed about something, I will stutter, but I also stutter if I get too excited about something. So like if I'm sitting here talking really, really fast, sometimes I skip over words or stumble over my words. So my apologies for my speech impediment. It's just I get really excited about something, so I talk too fast for my mouth to keep up with my brain, I guess. But yeah, see, here, I'm adding the plants as I normally would, just in, like, it has a direction. So I've already outlined where it needs to go, when normally I would put the plants down and then they would be the outline. And I think it's just a little bit different. You know, it's not exactly how I normally do it, but then I went back through and I deleted a little bit to, you know, keep it open because they don't need to be everywhere. It's normal to not have, you know, like every single piece of brown, oh my gosh, of dirt. What is happening? I know I just said that like when I get excited I like stumble over my words, but come on, really? You know, a lot of people have that. It's totally normal. It's fine. I just, you know, whatever. Anyway, it's called Beechview Drive because of how many trees I put, and as I was mentioning earlier, like, I put a lot of trees, and I feel like it just makes the space so much more magical. I know that sounds weird, but that's how I can describe it, I guess. But I did spend a lot of time on this build, and it will take less time the longer I go. And because I'm doing a different way now, so, and since I'm structuring the garden a little bit more, it takes more time, but, you know, that's okay. I think it actually didn't take that long. It was more like, I don't know. I think it's just because I'm focusing more on the actual detail, which is a good thing. it is a good thing. That is a positive change that we are doing here. And I just like the process a lot more. And I hope you guys do too. And if you don't, I'm really sorry. But I want to make the best content I can for you guys and myself. If I say "and" one more time, I might actually explode. We're getting there. But yeah, I say a lot, and the word "and" a lot. Okay, yeah. I add the truck at the end, by the way, like a car, truck. It's a truck. I add a truck, but I add the vehicle at the end for the garage, and I've been building garages a lot more lately. I just like the way they look, and I realized that I don't need to actually like have the truck meet the garage. It's not realistic. I think it's fine for what we have. Maybe eventually we'll get actual garages and cars, but until they do split leveling, I don't really know. And I know there are workarounds for the split leveling, it's just none that I can figure out. And also none that I like the look of, especially with like a build like this where you have the I don't think the workaround would have worked. Maybe it would, but I don't have experience with it, and you know, sorry. I actually had quite a bit of trouble with the floor plan, that's why I didn't include it, so I'm sorry that I didn't include it, but it's already a really long video anyway, so I didn't want to like be super taking up all of your time. But I mean, once it did come together, I didn't really have any problems furnishing it, and I don't know if that's because it was easy to furnish or if it was because I don't actually have that many options because it's only base game. And I don't think I ever really properly played base game, because I think when I bought Sims 4, I bought Get to Work as well. I'm not sure, I'd have to look at the times, but the reason why is because I was a Sims 3 fan despite it like breaking down all the time, and I actually can't get it to work at all now. So I need to work on that, because I think I kind of want to revisit The Sims 3 at some point. I haven't played it in years, and I think it would be fun. It has a lot of content to offer, and wow, my voice just broke there. But yeah, so basically I just realized I didn't put that towel where it's supposed to go that I just hung up in the kitchen. My bad. But yeah, I haven't played The Sims 3 in years, and I played The Sims 3 for a really, really, really long time. And when Sims 4 came out, I tried the like trial that you could do. Like when it came out, you could play like I forget how long it was. You could play a certain amount of time to see if you liked it. And I tried it, and I was like, there is nothing in this game. You know, because I came from having almost all the packs. The only one I didn't have was the future one, because it's not really my thing. But also I had at that point bought Island Paradise, and that was all I needed, because mermaids, you know. But basically I just didn't feel it was as good as The Sims 3, so I didn't give it a chance, but I thought I'd wait. And then I ended up paying £60 or whatever it was for it anyway, so it didn't really matter. At that time I was living in England, that's why I say pounds, but yeah, I paid quite a bit for it. I think I bought full retail price. I don't know if that was 60 or whatever, but I don't remember, it was too long ago. So, and it was at that point I started watching YouTubers and stuff like that, and you know, I always wanted to do it, but you know, confidence kind of sucks if you don't have it. Funny how that works. But not that I'm confident now, it's just I was encouraged greatly by my boyfriend and my best friend, and you know, it turned out to be a good decision for me, because it turns out that I absolutely love it. And I think that's all that really matters, is that I like doing it. And you know, I actually can't imagine doing anything else right now. It's just so much fun for me. Like, I enjoy it so much. And I think that stems from, you know, watching other creators and things like that, and their responses and how they act and how they care for their followers and subscribers and whatnot. And you know, it's interesting for me to see, you know, even one person follow me, and I can share, you know, my inspiration with other people, and, you know, I was once inspired by them. So it's a great, what I'm trying to say here is that I was inspired by other creators to buy The Sims 4 in the first place, and then actually took 3 years to convince myself to make videos for it. By the way, this is the only bathroom I included in the build, but I do actually go back off camera and change the colors of the bathroom because it was too white for me, which is weird because I used to make all of my builds just like stark white all the time, and then I'd put like one color as a pop maybe on a wall. And I still do that sometimes. Like, I love accent colors and, you know, using white walls. However, since I mostly build family homes now, that's not really, I can't really get away with that anymore, so. But yeah, I did struggle with the space a little bit. Like, I didn't want there to be, like, too many rooms. Originally, there was a bathroom here as well as a small study, but I turned around and deleted that. So we have a bigger study, and I think it's really cute. And the study I built for the Pine Nut Drive was, you know, I realized, oh, it could be for a lawyer. This too could be for a lawyer and all your lawyering needs. Lawyering needs. What is that? Anyway, so I hope I explained it properly about, you know, I don't know. I go on rants a lot, and you know how it is. It's fun. Like 90% of my time on Twitch is me going on rants about really random things and how I'm so inspired by everybody. But to be fair, I have some really lovely people over there who are supporting me, and I think it's great. And, you know, they inspire me to go on these, like, rants. By the way, if you didn't know, I stream. We stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 8 p.m. EST to approximately 11 p.m. EST. So that's fun. Is the EST right? I read that somewhere, and then I tried to find it again, and I couldn't find it. Eastern Standard Time, right? EST. That's like European. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe it's European Standard Time. Wow, I'm uneducated. Oh gosh. So I need to work on that. I need to look that up and figure out what I'm doing with my life. It's fine. But yeah, we stream over there, and it's really fun. We do cast things and builds and stuff, and I'm working on actually like editing the videos of the stream, and I'll put them up on this channel as well. So if you miss it, there will be speed builds of those builds that I do over there, and the cast videos, which is different. I have not done those yet. Fun stuff. I had a little bit of trouble deciding like beds and things like that because I had to go back and count and figure out like who's staying where, and I think in the end we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is an 8 sim household, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 sim household because it's base game. So of course I didn't like put anything for pets or anything like that. There's no laundry. Like, I did put a laundry room in. I just put like the fake hampers. Like, there's no, you could just take the counters out that I put in the laundry room and replace it with laundry if you wanted to play with that. But I kept it base game, so of course it doesn't have laundry in it. And again, found it really easy to clutter because, you know, there's like nothing to use. Oh gosh. But yeah, this is like the really, really pink and purple room, and I love that there's dinosaurs in here, and I gave them a dinosaur plushie to match, but also nail polish. And like, I use this Plumbob lamp, and I've never used it before, and I think, I did not know they cast different lights, but I thought it was really cute, and I wouldn't use it in many builds, especially since I've never used it before, so of course I wouldn't use it in many builds, but you know what I mean. So this room is definitely the smallest of the room. However, I think that's okay. Like, Originally this room was actually going to be a bathroom, but that's okay. I end up getting an easel in here as well in the corner, and I gave her like this little koala chair, and I thought it was so cute, and then I had to use it in the toddler room as well, like, of course. So yeah, I imagined there's actually 3 teenagers here, or maybe even 1 young adult, 2 teenagers, 2 children, and a toddler, you know, wildly spaced ages. Maybe like this room's like the college kid room, because, you know, we're getting university. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Like, I'm gonna watch the live stream as well. I normally want to be surprised, but I feel like I have to be prepared and know what's going on in the game for you guys. I won't look like too far at the gameplay, but I'd like to see Cass and things like that. You know, so I can be excited and what have you. I normally look at Cass, that's fine, that's safe. You know, because I will be making a Let's Play for University for you guys the day it releases. So fear not. I think the day it releases is a Friday, so of course I will be streaming, but I will also of course upload because I upload daily. That being said, I'm going to stay up really late the night before so I can make sure that Let's Play is out for you guys and maybe a build ready and, you know, be super prepared. That's fun. I can't help it. I'm so excited. Like, talking about university when we're doing a base game build, how dare I? Like, really? How dare I? Oh, by the way, you might notice I put clutter in the hallway and other various places and didn't, like, you can see it here, and didn't actually, like, put it up. I do that off camera at the end. I forgot to hit record. I'm really sorry. It's my bad. But I remembered when I did the shelves. Yeah, so there's that. It's fine, you're not missing much. So, moral of the story, missing Sims 3 a little bit. I didn't play Sims 4 for too long, and I love it all. And YouTubers are great. Not me. That's not what I meant. I meant like YouTuber as in like I started with watching Deligracy and then I became like obsessed with Lil Simsy. She's great. Like really great. Yeah. So that's a thing. That's it for now, guys. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, let me know in the comments and show your support by tapping the like button and subscribe for more builds. If you'd like this build in your game, it is up on the gallery under my username, Silverplumbobs. And remember, guys, I upload daily. Have a great day. Bye!